What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the first DLC pack for Call of Duty World War II, which is called The Resistance. Let's do this. So Call of Duty uploaded a video earlier today, and I won't show the whole thing, so if you want to check it out I'll leave a link to it in the description, but they were talking about the first DLC pack, which is called The Resistance, and the DLC packs actually work slightly differently for CoD this year, as there is only 3 regular multiplayer maps as well as 1 additional war map, so it kind of replaces another multiplayer map, which I'm not a huge fan of myself. I think the war game mode shouldn't take away from the rest of multiplayer, and it should only be an addition, so I'm not a huge fan of the DLC system this year, but maybe some of you guys out there are a fan of it, and obviously you get 1 zombies map as well. But let's take a look at the first map, which is Occupation. There wasn't a ton of gameplay in the trailer I saw, but I will have some screenshots of this map, and you guys may recognize Occupation is actually a remake of Resistance from Modern Warfare 3, which I think is kind of a strange map for Sledgehammer to remastered, since Infinity Ward did originally make that map, so I'm not sure exactly why they chose Resistance, but it was an okay map in Modern Warfare 3, and I think it'll be pretty good in this game as well. The next map is actually called Valkyrie, which is set in Hitler's Wolf Lair, which sounds like a pretty awesome place, and from the screenshots I saw, it does look like snipers are going to be pretty good on this map, and it seems to be a fairly big map from what I saw, but apparently there's also a few points where you can use your shotgun as well, which I guess is good, because I think shotguns are pretty bad in this game, and hopefully some of these maps in DLC 1 will make them a little bit better. And the third multiplayer map is called Anthropoid, which is set in Czech Republic, and it seems to be a really well designed map. I really like the look of the buildings, and it looks to be more of an assault rifle and SMG based map, which I personally am a fan of because I don't really snipe or use shotguns, so this should be the perfect map for me, and I think it's really well designed. It looks absolutely awesome. A lot of people, including myself, thought that the base maps in CoD World War II weren't that great and they were kind of lacking a little bit, and hopefully this DLC 1 pack is going to add a bunch of good maps into the game, which will make it a lot more fun to play. For the war game mode, the map is called Operation Intercept, which is based in France, and from what I saw in the few clips in the trailer, this map does seem to be pretty huge, so that is one plus side. We don't get a multiplayer map, but we get a war map, which is usually bigger and has more features than the regular multiplayer map, so on the plus side it kind of makes more content, but at the same time it's kind of less, because you can only play this map obviously if you're playing war. But as usual in war, there are 3 different objectives, and the first one is to free a bunch of resistance fighters, which sounds pretty awesome, and after that you have to acquire some radio equipment, and then you have to lead your tank to a certain location, so it sounds like a pretty fun map, but I'm not sure if I'll be playing it for a long amount of time. Moving on to the zombies map, which is my favourite part of the DLCs, we have the map The Darkest Shore, which is based on an island north of Germany where Dr. Straub has actually fled to. It sounds pretty awesome from what I've heard, but there does appear to be a lot of fog in the map, which was obviously a reference to Blundell in Black Ops 3, and I think fog may make it a bit more atmospheric, but it may make the map kind of like Transit, where it's kind of just impossible to see what's around you, and it makes the map a little bit boring, so hopefully they get the fog right on this map. There's also a new gun in this map called the Ripsaw, which sounds pretty badass from what I've seen. It's like a combination of a regular gun with a buzzsaw on top, so sounds absolutely awesome, and one of my favourite things about zombies is just testing out these crazy weapons, so I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this weapon and giving it a go in zombies. Along with this, they mentioned a new type of zombie, but they didn't really mention many specific details about it, so sounds pretty cool, but once again we're going to have to wait and see what this zombie is actually like. But there we have it, that is all we know so far for the first DLC pack called The Resistance for Call of Duty World War II. This DLC comes out on the 30th of January for PS4 and about 30 days later on Xbox One and PC. Let me know which map is your favourite down in the comments below, and if you found the video useful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in my next video.